Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Cleveland Browns. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. From the gun, Mayfield. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left. This is caught inside the 15. 33 yards that time. Well, how about the passing numbers so far on this first drive?
Oh, no doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start. The confidence level that we see in him rising because he's hit a few early. And how about the last one? The big shot right there.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Throwing on second and 8. Mayfield. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Switch gears. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Run.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, out comes the Browns kicker, Austin Seibert. Seibert able to knock this one through. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Ready? 52's the mic. I'm coming.
On first down, it's Newton. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
On second down, it's White.
Go, go. It's run. It's run. It's running.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Newton now to throw. He's going to let this go deep for Lee. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was Sheldrick Redwine with good coverage that time as he was there to knock it away.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They will go for it. Now Newton. He's got Sanu. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Now Newton on first down. Flush to his right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. And finding the tight end Hooper. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. To throw again on second down, Mayfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Newton on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mack Wilson brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Back to throw, Newton. And the pressure gets to him again. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Here's Newton. He's airing it out for Sanu. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Beckham, the return. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got Hooper on the short connection. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Forced out. Now Mayfield lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Go, go, go. Tie that left. I get it.
Following the fumble recovery, Newton. Flushed out right. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Browns drive about to get started. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. 3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Mayfield now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Now Mayfield, he's going to fire one. He's got a man, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And again, it's Mayfield. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. John Simon in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Throwing, Mayfield. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He'll buy some time right, and that will be incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And some room to run now. And a fantastic return all the way down to the 20.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Newton nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mack Wilson in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Newton. That's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Mohamed Sanu, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Extra point up and good by Succop, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be taken very short. The fullback comes through with a big play there.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Mayfield now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half. To throw again on 2nd down. Newton, and they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Newton. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Newton now 4 out of 10 throwing the ball in this first half, but he's got a first down here. From the gun, here's Newton. It's caught. This is White. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. With James White, you know that he can catch the football. He was 3rd in the NFL amongst running backs last year with 87 catches. And as we've seen, sometimes they come in bunches. Super Bowl 51, he had 14 grabs. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Myles Garrett in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. Online, but off the crossbar, no good. Mid-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, but it's going to be second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Pettis once again the target. Third down here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. John Simon. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
3rd and long for Mayfield. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Good blocking there, nearly sprung it. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Check that. We got Mike 52 right here.
Trying to to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
We got to get to the ball, T. We got to get to the ball. 20.
On second down now, it's White. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Michelle. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton completes it to Lee. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for him, too.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Now Michelle, and they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded it. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
Move nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Guy coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
King. Watch it. 80 weapons. Hey, Charlie.
Mayfield looks to throw. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Mayfield now. He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Mayfield on 4th down. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Baker Mayfield, as a rookie, 3 times he led the Browns back to victory in the 4th quarter. What can he do here in year number 2? And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Mayfield now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Mayfield with it once more. They set up the screen to Chubb. Leaps past him. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
He finds Beckham complete. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
They'll give it to Chubb. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. Here's Mayfield to the goal line, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Browns have retaken the lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Dante Hightower.
Do you have one of those charts that tells you to go for 2 or go for 1?
I don't. I know you do, but I don't care what the chart says there. You got to kick it, right?
I agree totally, because somewhere the chart's something's gonna pop out of the chart and say, hey man, just kick the extra point here. You're in good shape. I think they were chasing points there when they didn't need to.
Yeah, trying to get a little bit greedy, take the lead in the 4th quarter. Now they still trail by 1. Fighting to stay on his feet past midfield. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, You're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Anthony Brown there on the tackle. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. First down, here's White. And an alley to run. But he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. And they will run it with Michel. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Newton. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Here's Mayfield. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Mayfield. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
Mayfield to throw. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep. And that's intercepted. It's the all-pro corner, Stephon Gilmore. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach. His offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. On second down, Michelle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 47-yard line.
On second down, they'll run with White. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lanyard.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. Stidham hit, and he lost it. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Well, we saw action to the final whistle in this one. Not only the touchdown at the end to add to their lead, then they tried to put more on top of the 2-point conversion but didn't get it.
That's someone that wants to win and by as many as possible. They don't get the 2-point conversion to add on top, but just the idea of going for it with that type of a lead already when they didn't need to do so, that tells you what his mentality is. He is an attack, attack, attack coach. Always attack.
So for the Pats, a loss would have really hurt. As it stands, they finished the first half at 3-5. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Browns, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to